Yo, guys, welcome back to another YouTube live stream. It's me, mrjayowhy. Hope you're having an awesome day. How are we doing? It's been a few days since I've last streamed. I think, actually, did I stream Monday? I think I did stream Monday. Definitely didn't do anything yesterday. Oh, no, definitely not. Alright, let me select a genre of game I'm playing, which is Fortnite. Not Fallout, Fortnite. Right. Who's in chat? Ducky, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Octane, how's it going? Ethan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? How we doing, chat? How's it going? What we doing here? What we doing? What we doing? We need Fortnite status. Alright, cool. I got out. Right, chat. I think we're going to be doing mostly Battle Royale solos today. Talking about, I guess, the V-Bucks situation. The V-Bucks situation is insane. The V-Bucks situation is crazy. The V-Bucks situation... So, anyone else got any other nouns, verbs? Anything else? Bro, Founders is like invested in something 10 years ago. It's like Bitcoin. Where that guy goes, Bitcoin is only 100 quid. Just invest in it. Just... I don't think they did to battle passes. You only get 800 V-Bucks from Epic. Are we serious? All gamers, how's it going? Obviously, that's going to be the first conversation of today. Is talking about the rise in V-Bucks. The V-Bucks situation is insane. Stream. Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh. Yes, please. Alright, let's just sort that problem out. Keep changes, please. I've got a feeling that Epic Games is helping fund... What? I think I know why V-Bucks is rising. They got the rock back for the foundation. Okay, chat. Right, chat, if you want to join the content, make sure to hit the like button. Right, so we talk about the V-Bucks situation, because it is actually insane. We should probably talk about the V-Bucks situation, because it is actually crazy. Epic are going to raise the prices on V-Bucks. So we're going to be talking about that. So obviously Fortnite was dropping mostly mostly what? Fortnite was mostly dropping W's up until when this tweet went out. You know, the Fortnite storyline, the new season, everyone was getting hyped. And then Fortnite statuses tweeted out, V-Bucks prices are increasing on March 19th. Literally the new season or the day after the new season. Here's the full breakdown of what's changing and when. 6 million impressions, 4,000 likes, and 3,000 retweets. I'm surprised there's not more retweets, but that's quite a lot, to be fair. It's quite a lot, to be fair. Okay, that is not there. Okay, which one do I want here? That one. I'd actually probably make that comment a bit bigger. Apparently not at the moment. So the cost of... So the first thing they say, the literal start of this, yeah, is the cost of running Fortnite has gone up. And I know a lot of the conversation on Twitter at the moment is that the price of V-Bucks is increasing because of creator payouts from UEFN. And that's something I'm going to get into a little bit later, but that seems to be what people say on Twitter. If they kicked back all these creator payments, and they would have more money. Well, I mean, they would have the money they don't spend on creators, but I think there's a bit more to it than just nats. But anyway, has gone up a lot, and we're rising the prices to help pay the bills. I don't know if that was a greatest start. I don't even know if that is logical even in most businesses. Like, if I start rising the prices, I have to also think about people going, oh, I won't pay for that. And that seems to be the case what a lot of people have done recently anyway, in terms of just buying V-Bucks normally. I feel like most people are just going to buy, or have been, I don't know, type 1 in the chat if you only buy the Battle Pass and maybe one skin, but you're just losing that 800 or 1,500 V-Bucks you get from the Battle Pass to maybe spend on skins. Okay, Octane says free. So most people was kind of just, you know, buying a Battle Pass, and that's about it. Which essentially, or people will have crew. I forgot, crew is still about, isn't it? But some changes to crew, and I haven't really looked into crew, so this is going to actually be a surprise for me. So, is there anything I need to know now? Anarchist, how's it going? I get free V-Bucks from Save the World. Bro invested in Bitcoin, essentially. W to Ethan, he literally just invested in Bitcoin. That's basically what he done there. Ethan, there's more than one Ethan. So here's what's changing. So these are the packs, the $8.99 pack, the $22 pack, the $36 pack, and the $89 pack. So we go from 1,000 V-Bucks to 800 V-Bucks, which, yes, there's quite a drop in what we get now for $8.99, or at least $9. Was it UK? 1,000 V-Bucks is $6.99. So for $6.99, 800 V-Bucks. Well, no, regional values is a bit... Oh, regional values. Oh, okay. What? No, Ethan. I disagree with that. I would not mind this money change if Fortnite made it so everyone can earn V-Bucks of Save the World. No, Founders was available for 4 years. You didn't get it. Also, it's not just Fortnite. It's the other Epic Games. It's Fall Guys. I don't know what Fall Guys money is called, but that's also changing. And Rocket League. But obviously, the big thing is the Battle Pass is also changing. I'm kind of zooming on this. Yeah. So, the Battle Pass will now cost 800 V-Bucks. So that's literally the price, $8.99 or $8.99, and award 800 V-Bucks for completing it. Previously, it cost 1,000 V-Bucks, and you could earn 1,000 V-Bucks plus 500 in the bonus awards. So I think you get 1,000 for completing the battle pass and then 500 for completing the bonus awards, which has always made the battle pass great value for money and meant that you never really had to buy the battle pass. And even with this happening, you still technically do not have to ever buy the battle pass. Only once, sorry. You can't, if you literally spent, if you got, how much have I got in my account? I'll probably end up having more. Oh, so I got 1,000 V-Bucks. See, wait, might be a good time to buy some V-Bucks. Actually, don't do that, chat. Let's not give them money. So, yeah, so if you've got 800 V-Bucks, you buy a battle pass, complete it, and you get 800 V-Bucks back, and you just buy the next battle pass. And if you want to make sure that Fortnite doesn't make any more money, you can still use a support creator code that cuts at least a percentage of them V-Bucks, which I've never understood as a business model. This is why I would somewhat acknowledge that maybe Epic has sort of done themselves in. Because, yes, save the world for founders, you get V-Bucks. The fact that you don't technically have to buy a battle pass, and the fact that you, as a creator, you will still get a cut, the percentage of the sale, even if it's V-Bucks that you get from the previous battle pass. So, if you start thinking about it, it's like, that would be like, what would it be? You wouldn't go into a shop to buy trainers, and then the shop says, if you manage to do 10,000 steps in them, you get some more trainers, and you only have to buy one pair of trainers for 40 quid. And then never again. Oh, I've done 10,000 steps in these. Oh, yeah, that's good. Here's some new trainers. And every time. Like, it's still good value for money. Hear me out. Actually, don't hear me out. It's still, you still don't have to buy a battle pass, at least. At least. There is a silver line in here, chat. No? Would you not agree there's at least a silver line? But that is a crazy business model anyway. It's like, I was talking about this when I've talked about this sometimes as well. Definitely when we had the whole battle pass coming back from chapter 5, season 4. Which is funny. That's literally a month away as well. The battle pass return in May, and this happens March 19th. So, strange that occurred. So people who just buy the battle pass can't even buy something anymore from the shop. Well, yeah, that is the case. That's what, before you at least had 500 where you could buy an emote, a bat bling. I think there's a few skins in there, odd occasions that still fight, or is it 800, isn't it? But then again, that would stack, wouldn't it? So after 3 seasons, you would have 1,500 V-Bucks in your account. So you won't get that anymore. So you could have bought a skin, you could have bought many things, jam tracks, whatever, cars eventually. If you probably, 4 or 5 seasons, something like that, you'd probably be able to buy a car. See, I've already had this conversation about sidekicks. Like, I'm not buying sidekicks. I'm not rebuying cars. I mean, the only sidekicks I've had are the ones you obviously got through the battle pass when you bought the pets originally. That's the only sidekicks I've got, and the ones in the battle pass. So I don't really want to buy them. I think kicks are pointless, so I don't buy them. So I feel like my spending in the last few years, in terms of the item shop and the battle pass, has gone down. Because, one, I don't rebuy in the item shop, and I don't rebuy the battle pass, technically, because I've got crew. So, obviously, let's just jump on that. The V-Bucks granted from the Fortnite crew will change from 1,000 to 800 V-Bucks. Fortnite crew subscribers will receive an email with the timing and other details of update on their region. So all the passes for... So with the crew, you still get all the passes, don't you? If you on... He hasn't... He's probably muted... Is he on desktop? He's probably muted the audio. So I didn't realise I was laying on my eye like that. I kind of squished my eye a bit. No one's saying anything. Do we still get the passes from the crew? No. Yes. So this 1,800 is effectively what you would have got from this if you bought the battle pass, no? So that's not increments, is it? So even they said, yes, you can earn 800 V-Bucks when completing the battle pass, which is enough to get the next one. There are no longer V-Bucks in the bonus rewards of the pass. Will the cost of the Battle Pass bundle, Battle Pass plus 25 levels, change? Yes, the Battle Bundle will lower from 2,800 to 2,600 V-Bucks. Will existing V-Bucks gift cards still redeem at their printed values? Yes. So obviously something that I feel like everyone forgets about are this. One thing that everyone forgets about, chat, is the epic rewards. And I sometimes forget about these for a while until I like need a maybe. There was a skin drop I did buy in the item shop this season or last season, and I was like, oh damn, I had like quite a bit of money in epic rewards. So that was a pretty decent. So you got to remember, you buy an $8.99 pack, you get 800 V-Bucks that can buy you the battle pass. Plus, you're going to get 800 V-Bucks again, and plus, you're going to get $179 on your Epic rewards. Like, it's rubbish that Epic are doing this. I do want to stress that. But I still feel like these are the problems that mean Epic are kind of hemorrhaging money. They will have people who will just buy the Battle Pass and then get the V-Bucks they are from the Battle Pass, and then probably never buy a skin. I feel like that's changed in the last at least few years. I don't feel like people jump in the item shop now as much as they did. I know we talk about it every day and we go, oh, look at these skins. We could buy this, we could buy that, we could buy this, buy that. I mean, someone gifted me that. But I don't feel like it's like as much as I used to do. I feel like that's probably the same with most people. I just googled and Epic Games have $32 billion. That's how much they're valued at. That's how much they're worth. It's not how much money they've got. That's not how it works. Because the shop doesn't change much anymore. But we've had some good skin drops where I feel like Kim Kardashian is in bestseller, so people are still buying these skins. But obviously, another conversation that I think will happen because of this. Actually, let's move on to that in a bit. Is that net revenue? Before people get it twisted, I'm not trying to defend a billion-dollar company. I'm just trying to get the facts. Is that revenue or net profit or? We can thank AI for this. You can't even search on Google now without getting like thrown AI immediately. But essentially, based on 2025, based on November 2025, estimates for the most recent completed fiscal year, Epic Games generated approximately 5.6 billion in gross revenue. This revenue is primarily driven by Fortnite, Unreal Engine, and the Epic Games Store, with 2024 gross income estimate of around 907 million. So that is, to be fair, I say to be fair, but that is, where's Fortnite gone? It's probably because I'm talking bad about Fortnite. So that's gross. That doesn't include expenditure. But what a lot of people are saying is about this V-Bucks situation. What if, actually, the perfect, I've just randomly went on this map. Everyone's saying, oh, we got rid of the, obviously, user-generated content, or we at least got rid of the payouts that Epic does in terms of user-generated content and these copy and paste red versus blue maps. Fortnite would be able to put that money aside to keep V-Bucks low, which would somewhat be the case. But at the same time, I would argue that paying out creators isn't the problem. I don't think it's the problem. As much as you might hate me for that, chat, which I understand, let me just spit first before we get into this. So this is currently the split between Epic and UGC. And what you also have to remember, and I think I actually say it here, everyone's saying pull the UEFN payouts. Needs to remember that user-generated content accounts for over 50% of the playtime in Fortnite. So it should be paid. So they should be paid for that. And also, Epic's own experiences are actually included in the payout system, and that will probably take 50% of the 40% annual revenue that they say they take. So that probably leaves creators with actually, of the 700 million, it leaves them with 300 million, probably even less than that. And also the idea that reducing payouts would make bad actors leave while the good creators stay just isn't realistic. I keep hearing a lot of that. Like, if you pulled out the payouts, all these bad actors and scammers would just go, oh, okay, fair enough, let me leave. They wouldn't, because if it is just copy and pasted maps and they're just throwing it out there, the time it takes to develop these maps, the time it takes for them to do it, it's minimal. So the only people you'd be affecting are the actual people, you know, having a team, bringing people into employment, designers, coders, and stuff like that. So you're only going to be hurting the good people rather than the bad actors. The bad actors don't really care. They just keep plowing out these maps, which there is a new rule in Epic that say you can't spam maps, but I need to look into that because I don't think it's as simple as people are making it out. Because red versus blue is a concept. Like, I think it's fine if you put your heart and soul into a red versus blue map. I know, shocker. And you try and offer something new, or you try and like weapons or mythics, or trying to create your own system. Whatever you do, that shouldn't be removed because someone else also went, you know what, I can do better. Obviously, I do get the picture that there is a spam of these maps, but at the same time, I think they're only talking about from the same creator to get themselves back into the algorithm on creator maps. So I think that's the problem. Not necessarily that there's loads of red versus blue maps. Like, there should be loads of domination maps, loads of battle royale maps, loads of. But I do get the issue with red versus blue. But at the same time, I don't think that will mean that just all red versus blue maps will just disappear. Oh yeah, okay. A copy and paste map issue needs to be fixed, but a copy and paste map haven't got overheads like studios, or even lone wolves trying to make a difference. Okay, I'll just copy and paste. What was I doing here? Anyway, yeah. That's essentially what I said anyway. Anyway. Did they increase prices for the Rock? I don't think so. Kelson, how's it going? I still think, personally, that UGC content in Fortnite is a net positive. But yeah, it has cost a lot of resources, I'm not going to lie. But I still think Epic needs to rethink this price hike. Or shrinkflation. Because they've done what Cadbury's do with chocolate, essentially. They haven't increased prices, they have by shrinking it, haven't they? Less buck for your thing, less V-Bucks for your money. So I did hear someone say this, and I think they misunderstood what I said afterwards, but it's like, imagine if 50% played Battle Royale instead. Like, the argument, if you just get rid of UGC, they would then just switch over to Epic Games modes, which maybe, but that just... Why does that need to happen? Like, there is still a selection of people that just want to play these creative maps, which is fine. But Battle Royale is here. It's literally, that's what I then said afterwards, and you kind of misunderstood what I was saying. Like, people are not playing it now, and they're deciding to play, like, I don't know, The Hood, or Endless Zone Wars. Essentially. Now I think someone must have thought I was a creator and went, stop trying to defend your joke of a job. Everyone knows almost all of these are botted. No, they're definitely not. Some of them might be botted, but if Fortnite Epic Games finds out your map's been botted, they're going to sue you, which they have done multiple times. So even if it is botted, they will sue. They're not just give money away to maps that are botted, I assure you. They will find out one day and they will sue you. And then what job were they referring to? Building electrical infrastructure for billion-dollar data centers, which is actually my job. So I was like, I don't know what job you're for. I'm not a creator. I'm not a map creator. I'm just passing comment on it. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Yeah, so this guy said, yes, the claim that UEFN creators get 40% out of total net revenue. You got to remember, net revenue is different to revenue, by the way. It's just false. It's more like 40% of 40%. So it's more like 16% of the total net revenue since Epic includes in the same pool. But even if I am saying this, chat, I still think they should go back to the other prices. I'm just, trying to state facts rather than just a load of nonsense, I assure you. They do essentially get 20%. Because Epic is included in the payouts. They are a map creator. Then you just be hurting, like, that's another conversation. So, okay, let's talk about the biggest, I guess, still the brain rot. Not in terms of, like, bot viewers. I'm not really going to talk about that, because I think if they were botted, they would be sued when Epic finds that out. But, in terms of people actually playing this, people are playing this map. Yes, the thumbnail looks AI. But when people say these AI slot maps, I do want people to pause and at least tell me what they're actually saying. If they're saying these games that are based off of AI slop is slot, then fair. But looking at the actual maps, like, these are a lot of verse codes. A lot of, like, infrastructure goes into these maps. They're actually probably a little bit more difficult than these red versus blue maps, and probably even more difficult. Actually, I would argue probably these still the brainwalk maps verse-wise and code-wise are probably the more difficult ones. Then what? Reload 1v1. And in terms of these other maps, I would presume that it's like Still the Brain Rot and all these like what do they call it, tycoon maps probably actually require a lot of things. Even though I know you can just buy these things and buy the codes, which you can do that with any game you want to make. Chat. It's just this is not an Epic problem. That's a game industry problem. You got to remember, it's like Jay. It's all probably written by AI. AI can't write code. I assure you, it can't write code. And not good enough. You would need to know what you're doing as well. Because it looks a mess. You wouldn't need to know what you do. There's these videos of creators that use AI to build, like, games. No. They're not that close at the moment. And you're just presuming as well. Still the Brain Rot is much harder to make because it requires a brand new gameplay loop to create, and those battle maps just require building an arena and putting weapons, which are most basic features. So my actual thought about this is Epic should revert this. I think Epic arguably should have increased the price. No, hold on. Whatever they did, the first time they increased prices, that's what they should have done. Instead of doing whatever they've done now. I feel like it's almost like they're trying to be deceptive, even though I don't think that's the intention. But like when they went down originally, they should have just gone back to that. I feel like people would have probably not been as much upset as whatever they tried to do here. Also, AI can write scripts. Oh, yeah, I'm not disputing that, but I mean, like, Roblox introduced a feature where AI can write basic scripts for you. Nothing too difficult, just stuff like make the door openable and such. I think Epic Games have also introduced some sort of AI help in there in UEFN, or at least Unreal Engine. I think that has been implemented. I might be wrong, but I know that was happening. Still just 7. We did have an idea to do that. We have talked about this before, chat, but I don't know how to do that, Matt, because it looks difficult. That's what I mean. Everyone's like, oh yeah, do these Still the Brain Rot maps. How? It looks like I would have to give up my YouTube channel for like 2 months to do it. Still Kato Thorns collection. So that could work. Everybody on Twitter is against the change, but we all know that almost everyone is still going to buy V-Bucks. Yeah, one of the ways you can be against Epic here is to cancel your crew, or just not buy the next season's Battle Pass. Or no, I would argue you could probably just buy the Battle Pass and that's it. And Epic would then not make any money, because effectively you would be recycling the $8.99 you originally put in. That is a valid option to do. But I don't think all's lost, alright, chat? We still would get 800 V-Bucks, which still allows us to just keep buying the Battle Passes. Yes, it won't allow you to stack over a couple seasons to buy a skin in the item shop. And crew will still give you all the Battle Passes plus 800. But I wish they just revert it, because I don't feel like it would... be the fix Epic needs to make more money if that's the case. If Epic is more expensive to run, which I kind of get from my position, I build electrical switchgear for data centers. I know how much, well, even if you're just in computers, how much graphics card and UPSs and boards have just gone up massively over the last 2 years because of AI and the amount of energy and power that is putting on data centers, and they need to build new ones to keep up. Anyway, I think that's everything, isn't it? I feel like it's kind of a bit more of a yap, wasn't it? Say the world's a bit of a different issue, no? Oh no, you could kind of argue that we now will get to save the world for free, but Epic has increased V-Bucks, so it's like, are we essentially getting it for free, or are they, essentially using that to soften the blow, shall we say? But of course, chat, spending money on Epic Game Store and stuff like that is an option. You're not forced to do it. So I would say if you're annoyed with this, I would say don't spend the money. To send Epic a message, that is the only way you can do it. You're only going to be able to talk with your wallets, essentially. Although I have said that multiple times recently about psychics. I think psychics are an absolute mockery in terms of when they're like this and you can't actually edit them. It's not too bad, but when it's like, oh, you've got to change the color and you've got to pay an extra 1,200 V-Bucks, which is now almost 10 quid, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, stupid. I don't know how more people was annoyed about that than this. But anyway, just vote with your wallets, I suppose. Oh no, I've just realised what I've got to do. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh. Why? I don't want the recording to keep going in case it. Oh no. Anyway, chat, if you don't want Epic to make all the money, consider using creator code mrjayowhy in Fortnite item shop, because obviously I will take a percentage of their money. If you still got V-Bucks laying there, we'll save it for the battle pass, I presume. Just don't sue me. Guys, thanks for watching this one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time, it has been your boy mrjayowhy. It's next time, bye-bye. Should I do it, chat? Should I? Can't you just pause the record? I can't to pause. No. Okay, chat. I'm gonna show it to you on screen what I do, because it's like you think I'm a lion. So, hold on. Let's maybe just. So I'm not stopping the stream. All I'm pressing is this button down here. As you can see, it's just behind the chat. This button is right here, record. All I'm pressing is stopping that, and sometimes it will crash stream. And it will still say end stream, and it will be... So that should either say end stream or start stream. That's what I'm doing. I'm not stopping the stream when I can't pause the stream. That's just stopping the recording. What do you mean it's frozen? You're lying, mate. Just refresh. I haven't even stopped it. What do you mean it's frozen? You're lying. Anyway, it might be frozen. Oh my god, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, chat. Crazy. 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 Alright. It worked. Right, chat. Have we got anything else to talk about? I don't know. Chat, thanks for the 16 likes. Appreciate the support on the stream. Let's get to 1 million likes. Actually, I might have to increase my memberships, chat. I haven't made so much money this year. I might. What do you reckon if I increase the base memberships to £3? No! I've started doing my got this massive Excel sheet essentially. I've taken all my purchases and my expenditures from my bank. I've started mate, my accountant must love me because I don't really have to do anything. I'm very like, okay, I did purchase this for this. Here's the receipt, and here's how much I use it for the YouTube channel. And I've basically done everything, and I still would need to include this month because it's not obviously the end of the tax year until April the 6th. But yeah, I have the channel's made no money this year. Not a sausage, nothing. It's actually quite a big loss. I'm not gonna lie. No, internets, phone. I get I need good internet and good phone for social media. That's what I tell my accountant anyway. Internet stuff. Yeah, the channel's made a loss. One year we might make money out of this YouTube thing, but it's not this year. And obviously, I'm already paid last month on the YouTube, so that I already kind of know. But chat, don't owe $100 right now. I'm not. This is not me trying to sell sympathy. I'm just telling you how it is doing YouTube. It's not all, this is how you should do. As a business, everything you think is associated with a business, make sure it is. Because that's why I made a loss, because I went, this is everything. There was a couple payments. I checked last year's tax bill, or not my tax bill, my basically what I'm saying is incoming and outgoings. I missed something that I could have added on there. And it was about, I don't get the money back, but it's against my losses. So basically, if I'm not making so much money, I don't pay that much tax. But then I will tell the taxman, I'm like, look at that. I paid this, I paid this, I paid this. I made no money, so don't come after me. That's essentially what you're doing. And a taxman can agree with you or not. Like, the music you're listening to now, there's license. And I've actually increased that tier because I've got 3 channels. I kept getting copyrights on the other channels. So I had to go up a tier. But that's all associated with channels expenditures. So that's what I every month I will put that in and connect the receipt to it and say that's 100% for the business. I don't use that personally. I don't listen to these tracks on my spare time. That's like YouTube. Once you get big time YouTube, yeah, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna vlog my car. The reason they vlog their cars is they can say, so this is not them getting money back. This is them saying, okay, so say big time YouTuber made £100,000, yeah, they made 100. Royalty-free music's dangerous. I made £100,000 a year as a big YouTuber. And they were like, oh, I want to buy a 20 grand BMW. Yeah? Nice car. But then they can say, oh, I use them for Instagram. I use it for I vlogged my thing. Okay, I'd make content around this car. So you could essentially say, well, that cost me 20 grand. I could say, oh, so my net profit is 80 grand. Obviously, that will still be a massive tax bill. So then you say, oh, okay, but I also paid an editor. I also did this. And then you're trying to get your net thing down to a lower tax bracket, essentially. So you don't, as 100 grand, you don't want to be paying tax on 100 grand. You want to be paying tax on 30,000. So you want to make sure that, rent an office out, rent editors. Because I see a load of people say, oh, but it's a tax write-off. I'm like, yeah, they almost talk about it like you're getting money. You're not. Oh well, never mind. There's a bit. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just, use Fortnite music packs. I can use them. Yeah, they're safe. They're safe. But like YouTube royalty music, sometimes it's not actually royalty free. You find out someone will claim it. Can I get payjay? Out of the massive net loss I've made on this YouTube channel this year, how am I meant to pay you? What am I meant to pay you with? I'm scared of the moment I'm going to have to start paying taxes. I do not understand any of it. Well, it depends if you're self-employed or employed. Well, it depends if you're in the UK. Obviously, I'm just talking from a UK standpoint. So, obviously, I go to work. I am employed, and I'm also self-employed through YouTube. But I make sure that all my expenses are to the point, and they're valid. They're valid. I haven't had an audit yet. Well, I won't because. I did hear once a YouTuber got audited because they went from earning like 23 grand one year to about 350,000 the next year. And they obviously got audited by the tax man because they were like, sorry, where did this money come from? And the accountant went, yeah, he just does YouTube, and he grew from like 4 million subscribers in a year. And he's like, oh, okay. Fair. And obviously the accountant did everything right. And he just said, well, there's expenditure, there's how much money he's made. Be a daredevil, Jay? What? Yeah, but in terms of this is very similar to a scenario with, I guess, the Epic Games thing. I guess like some people just don't really understand, like, just because you make 6 billion revenue, that's not your income. So, well, to be fair, I know Tim Sweeney, I just did remember this interview. I'm pretty sure he said, oh yeah, we've got billions in the bank, but he couldn't net 6 billion, but the money's paying for graphics designers, editors, warehouse, like he could make 6 billion, but he could end up spending 10 billion. That's how it sounded like. He said, so the Epic Games Store made 903 million in income, but I'm sure Tim Sweeney has gone on record before and said that doesn't make any money out the Epic Games Store. That is actually a net loss every year. So that's costing him $1 billion apparently in keeping that store and the games and everything in check. Yeah, you need to. Well, it's not even. Some countries have private healthcare, but in terms of road policing, bin day, that's what you're paying taxes for. Well, my council tax went up last year, and I'm like, what do I want paying for? What better service have you given me this year? You haven't. Actually, I made a slight error with my council tax. Actually, I've been paying too much into it, so I'm quite in credit there at the moment. Okay. Oh, I'm too good. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm trash. don't know. I don't know if that's a good reason to make the State of the World free. I don't. They could have done a story without making it like a paid thing, a free thing. I mean, it was a story. I don't know why it makes it different. I don't know. I wonder how they're gonna do this free with the whole they need money to pay bills. Well, yeah, it's a bit weird. They sort of took with one hand and give with the other, you know. Here's a free Save the World game, but here's more expensive V-Bucks. Yeah, we've already talked about that. The AI RAM issue hasn't helped. Just in terms of just general, anyone involved with anything computer-based, RAMs are expensive, and everything else in it, what do you call like data PLCs are more expensive as well. I remember a few years ago, one of the there's only a few just makers of these things around the world, and one of them burnt down, and it was a big issue for like most like data centers and stuff, because you couldn't buy everything because this one factory just burned down. So it definitely affects things when these rising prices and, you know, everyone RAM is just so expensive. I actually had plans to build a data center here. Fair enough. Not like it's my job or anything. What's happening? Yeah, unlucky. We get them in the new camp. Maybe. All Epic has done is lower V-Bucks amount, and they haven't risen any prices. What? But they've effectively risen the price. Oh, you're so bad I can beat you in a 1v1. Oh, good one, mate. W's. Pay the same? Yeah, that's effectively increasing prices. Hey, I'm back, still in a bad mood. What? How comes, Alex? Pure greed. Look, I can't speak for Epic. I don't run a $1 billion company, but you know. Still, you can buy this next season's battle pass and just keep buying battle passes, and you never have to spend money on this game again. I mean, Epic could have easily taken that option away, but they didn't. You just now don't get V-Bucks to... I guess, what do you call it? To put towards a skin. Oh, I just hit... Who the hell are you? Ugh. Glad you see the problem now? What do you mean? What do you mean now? Oh, sorry to hear that, Alex. That must suck. Right, okay, no worries. I was trying to work out who you were talking to and couldn't work it out. Well, no, because that's what you shouldn't do, Captain 0 Point. I would argue not to do that. That's effectively called, what would you call it? Price gouging, isn't it? I mean, I said the same thing when the whole idea of Battle Pass is coming back. You know, the Chapter 5 Season 4 Battle Pass. I went, it's going to be a mess. They'd rather just leave Battle Passes as exclusives. Because they will just price gouge them eventually. And, well, that's probably what they're going to do, to be fair. Because they don't need to come back. They're not entitled to come back at any point. They might come back, that's the point. Which actually plays on FOMO more than it would on the lead. I don't know what's going on with this thing, by the way. Lower the price of V-Bucks and people will buy more. Yeah, no, we did say that in the video. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'll buy the crew on the 18th just before they slash it. Why they make a hot air balloon at Meowscles? Because I'm sure Meowscles will probably be a race. So it's probably multiple cats looking like that. Or similar, of course. What? So there's probably more Meowscles that look like that cat. I'm just saying they're probably a race, aren't they? You got Kit, Cat, Meowscles. I'm just saying, it's probably that might not be Meowscles. Meowscles is just the name of that cat and not the race, I presume. Actually, I have no idea. I'm just yapping at this point. Like in Peely's loading screen in Season 8, Chapter 1, we actually saw multiple Peelys. So they were like a, you know. No idea, Prime. Chat, thanks for 19 likes. Appreciate the support on the stream. What the hell? Stop. Get that. Can't see anything. Channel Random Games, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, where is he, bro? Just... Oh, I hate this. Okay, people playing weird today. Do you play Save the World, or will next month be your first time? No, I've played Save the World. Can you help? I'm trying to keep you things entertaining. I don't know if I can directly help now, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry, that was a penalty? Right. Jay, what are you going to do? I don't just mean the obvious boycotting for the first month. I mean, even after that, seriously, what do you think? Do you think? I haven't really thought about it. I'm probably just, I don't know, do I keep the crew? I mean, I don't really spend V-Bucks anymore as much as I used to. But I don't know. I don't know, chat. I have headphones, I can use my keyboard. J Crew is extra loss of money. Huh? What do you mean, Octane? Of all the changes to bonus wards Battle Pass V-Bucks, part makes me the most visibly annoyed. Fair. Cancel crew? Yeah, but why is it an extra loss? What are you saying? Oh, sounds like you'd be alright then. Glad to hear, but I'm still getting started. I'm still only getting started getting skins, and it was slow as it was. I'll have extra money if I cancel crew. I mean, yeah. But crew also gives me each of the battle passes still plus 800 V-Bucks. For how much is it? Plus a whole bunch of styles and skins still. How much is crew? $9.99. Jay, what song should I learn on my keyboard? Something Linkin Park or something? Or Morrissey? I listen to it, Morrissey. Or I don't know. But James Blunt. There'll probably be people who will cancel their crew, but I'm just going to wait and see on the 19th. I've done in the end. Nice. Do you hear the theory that the foundation will actually be old when you take off the mask of the new skin? Just a theory for some of the community. Is that because of that top 5 gaming thumbnail? I know there's a lot of people talk about the top 5 gaming thumbnails at the moment. They just look weird. Just look very weird, chat. And you get 800 V-Bucks, which is 200 V-Bucks less. Which we already talked about this. For the same price. But you still get all the battle passes. For $8.99. Or technically $16.88. No, sorry, wait. Once you, yeah. Because most seasons last 2 months. Plus you get a skin, plus you get all the stars in that skin. Yeah, I know my screen. I know. Try not to get stream sniped. Yo. Chat, thanks for 20 likes. The best time to get crew pack would be probably be on the first of April or the second, because you get extra time to complete all the passes. You have 1600 V-Bucks by the end of April. Hmm. It's timid Dark Voyager. Wait, what? Okay. Not the greatest land in the world, chat. I don't even know where I'm going. What is this place called? It's not even tip top, it's bottom. In the end, doesn't even matter. Alright, give me some weapons. Alright. Oh, we'll take the wingsuit actually. That's the way on. Shotgun. Mobility. Oh, we might as well use this. I'm gonna go now. Fun stream. Thank you, Ultra, for being here. Appreciated. Appreciated. Right. Oh, we have that, so we can put that there, put that there. Right, I want to go to where these people are fighting. I want to get involved. Whoa! Oh no! We're in trouble. Oh my god, these shotguns are so awful! I was like with that, I thought, oh, they're easy, easy. Just awful, awful shotguns. Why no battling? I just fancied it. I just fancied no battling. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Actually, people talk about, like, obviously, V-Bucks and stuff. Do they even, like, wear more than 2 skins from their 1800 skin collection? You could also throw that in, if I'm being honest. Guys, Paradigm. Welcome back, Paradigm. Did I just go from the Foundation to Paradigm, by the way? Oh my god, I won't be able to buy 8 more skins I would never use. Maybe I'm being mean, chat. Dude. Why has she got a chrome pickaxe too? Crazy randomization, chat. Crazy randomization. Where's my... Stop clicking off. Did I not say that? Did I not put random on the battling? Or did I put no battling? Law. If they make another 0-point season, they should call it Absolute Zero. That wouldn't be a bad name. I can get behind that. See, that's it. I would only ever buy skins I would use. I've already completed my lists. Yeah, there's that point as well. Like, this is not me saying, you know, this is me trying to defend Epic or anything, but I feel like some people need to, like, think it through. Like, it's for majority of people, I don't think it's that deep. I feel like people buy a lot less skins nowadays. I feel people mostly stick to battle passes. They buy like 1 or 2 in the item shop. If you are a person who buys 20 skins a season, well, yeah, you're gonna feel this in your pocket. But Even this glider's pretty cool to have a paradigm, given the whole Mega Team Leader thing vibe. Yeah, another Friday the 13th this month, chat. Oh, bad day at the office, hey? Bad day at the office. I just realised I've got minis. Alright, just gonna hunt some people down. Okay, no one here. I thought I just saw someone like run this direction. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah, definitely stream sniper. Am I in a bot lobby here? What's going on? This is going to be the game after the V-Buck price has got. Yeah, because of this small February month. Just worked out like. Let's go. My new line when I leave stream, Octane will return in Fortnite Showdown. No way. Crazy. I've got any theories about the Foundation's return? Not really. Oh, I've talked about that in the other video I just did. Don't know. I'm a bit open to most things with the Foundation's return. Oh, you know, Reality Unknown version, our version. I've said I'm probably playing solos today. Okay, right. Need some like blue weapons, maybe would be nice, chat. You know, give me some blue loot. Did he grow hair? Is a big question. Fair enough. That's the big question you want to know. Did the Foundation grow some hair? I end all my channel's videos with will return. Well, what if you're doing a playthrough and it's the end of the game? What do you do then? What if I feel the Foundation and Cap is working together to retrieve the shard, but we're frozen? Yeah, it would be a very Steve Rogers thing, you know. Just about to grab something powerful and have to freeze it. Would the... Oh, that could be what the point... Yeah, they were trying to... Yeah, basically that's what it looks like to have happened anyway. You know, they were trying to retrieve the... Maybe shard off of the Ice King and then both got frozen. Would the average Fortnite player be more intrigued by the Foundation's return or Bugs Bunny's debut? I hope the Foundation's return. I really do. I would hope the Foundation's return. No? Chat, thanks for 22 likes. Appreciated. Is that Valère? Sorry, Valère. My bad, chat. Right, let me grab all this nice little loot here. Oh, I guess we take the hunting rifle, shall we? Oh, you learn it. What, in all that short time? Oh, that's insane. Fair enough, Floyd. Fair enough. Is there going to be customs today? Maybe not. Probably got to edit the video I've done today. And also, I've got to film the communities video. I still haven't done that because I wasn't very well yesterday. So I obviously didn't record it on Monday because some news broke, didn't it? Something was going on Monday. And then I was going to record it yesterday, but I didn't. Honestly, I had stuff, but I shared a room with my brother. No, I'm good. It was like I don't know what it was, but I was out of it for like 24 hours. I had a banging headache. Literally, I got up yesterday, went downstairs, sat on the sofa. Then I moved to the floor, rolled around on the floor for a bit, and then sat back on the sofa, and I went to bed. That was it. That's what my day consisted of yesterday. Custard creams all day, every day. Interesting. Pointless anomaly when you don't have any NPCs. Oh, hello. Custard creams. For context, I was replying to Shadow. I didn't just randomly say that. Oh. I mean, it's a valid thing to randomly say though. Custard creams all day. Bourbons. Anything Mr. Kipling. That's my vibe. The Ice King tried stopping people from getting their hands on most dangerous weapons in existence. Yeah, so that's probably why the Foundation's there. He went to hunt one of the Zero Shards. Maybe, I guess, and... Rip. Don't like the cherry bake rolls or anything. Sometimes it's not actually Kipling, sometimes it's just like Sainsbury's own brand stuff. Like a jam tart or something. Well, most of the time I like a good bit of rice, some eggs, some broccoli, a good dollop of hot sauce. That will do me. Forget about chocolate and stuff. I was saying that, I do have a bunch of donuts in the fridge today. That would have been insane. I hate bunkers. Ain't the cherry bake rolls kind of really sweet? Well, the cherry's kind of sweet, but most of it's just pastry. It's like pastry, jam, icing, and cherry. Chat, thanks for 23 likes. Appreciate the support on the stream. Right, we find ourselves probably about to run up on someone. Okay, I think we got height on someone here. Well, it's just a bot, no. Just a bot. Well, that's not very nice. I didn't even say hi. Lemons are peak. Is nice. Lemon cake is nice because the sourness or cuts back from that usually over sweet taste cake has. Don't really like the sweet taste of cake. What? What? I apologise for my mods, chat. Nah, that's fair, that's fair. I'm joking, I'm joking. Never tried spicy honey? That sounds amazing. I'm the worst with sour and spicy stuff. Mate, what? Sweet and sour, like curry, banging. Where's this bot fight guy over here? I love spicy stuff. I went to a Indian restaurant the other week and had like a vegetable jalfrezi, and it was like the hottest thing ever. It was so nice. I was like, oh, it's beautiful. You want to try again, mate? You want to try? You want to try that again, mate? Watch him dead. I don't think that was far off, you know. Okay, this might be a difficult rotation. I don't really know what I'm doing here. There should be someone coming out of zone here. Where is they? Where are they? Okay, someone just died in zone, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's one person accounted for. I was about to say I can go max mats here, but I'm already kind of max. Whoever max is. Oh, they're fighting up there. They've got rotating. We've got to rotate off that big mountain up there. Holy zero balls. Spaghetti is pretty... I'll take my eyes off chat for 2 seconds. Now we're talking about spaghetti. I've got pasta tonight. Pasta garlic bread. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Can I get zone? Is that a problem? Oh, he's got to come this way. I can just hold him off then. Jay has got the chat food editions installed today, yeah. Talk about spicy, chat. Talk about spicy. Someone's just gonna eat him up, hopefully. Maybe not. Not as much as I would have wanted to. Oh no. Let's go! GG's chat! What's your favourite soup recipe? No. GG's chat. I like tomato soup. Fair enough. Let's go. Jay, do one chess challenge? Oh, Crohn's disease. I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of food makes me get kind of sort of tummy, but it doesn't stop me from enjoying milk and hot snacks. I think I have like a wheat issue, but I'm like, I'm about to have pasta and garlic bread tonight, so you know what? That's future Jay's problem. Oh, my mate had that. Yo, Mr. J, do you have a theory about why Jonesy's family needed protection? Because they were living in a reality that it was a dangerous place, so he wanted to join the IO. Broccoli and cheese is awesome, but it hurts my stomach because the cheese. Oh yeah, that's my like go-to sort of like every week, or at least we'll have this 3 times for like workout days. But we'll have rice, broccoli, probably ham or cheese. So yeah, no, broccoli, rice, broccoli, cheese, ham, and then sprinkled in hot sauce. It's like my go-to. How late do I have food? Well, whenever I either finish stream, because it's just me, so I've got no one to cook for me. So if I don't cook my food, I starve. So probably whenever I finish stream, I will probably do it. But I have got a video to edit, and obviously the community video still to do. But I might leave that to tomorrow. I'm gonna have to like do next week's kind of late, so Tuesday, and then maybe try and like get back to Mondays or Sunday recording day. You should hire a private chef. Money. That costs money. I don't have money. The YouTube channel did not make any money this year, chat. Maybe next year, private chef. In 20 years, you'll own nothing and Epic will be happy. If you want a good taste, quick snack, toast, some bread, however you like it. That's not bread and butter. That's the problem areas. A lot carbs, isn't it? Not in case you got any like issues. Just it's not great. Bit of garlic, salt, and garlic powder. You may be homeless, but at least you're a rightful owner of the nothing. Actually, I'm at the moment I'm looking at houses. Get rid of the one I've got now, and then don't know. I think I want to move right up north. Cheaper properties, more for your money. It's like Velux. Like Epic Games are the south. And 20, 20, free Epic Games is the North, essentially. You get more for your money. Please speed, I need this. My J is homeless. Yo, how much do you bench? I used to bench like, mind you, I was at home, so this is a home gym. I don't have a spotter, but I would like rep like 70 kilos for like 15 or maybe 10. Maybe that seems too much. But I wouldn't try and like bench like something stupid like 150. Lightweight. Just try and work on the chest until I fail. That seemed a lot. Maybe 70 for 5. That still seems a lot. I don't know. We should get real live streams. What I want to do is downsize and then try and like get like another property up north and rent it out, but that just seems like too much work. Shh. We can't talk about spending money on my creator code. No. He's lying, chat. He didn't spend any money. He didn't use creator code Mr. Jordan for item shop. Shh. Shh. We can't be doing. Shh. Oh, Wolfie's in the item shop. Okay, yeah, I was about to say that's got to be top seller, isn't it? That wasn't an ad, chat. Now, I will use on the new patch. Why do you never stream like games? I'm completely butchering that. Why do you never stream other games like Spider-Man? Because I like Fortnite. I like Fortnite. Help a J near you. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, Hansi Gamer UK! What the hell? See, no one's going to get that one. No one's going to get that little badge. I might need to give it more detail. I don't know if it looks good from that angle. So he's got... What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, that was it. Oh, yeah, there's only one more to get, Anthony. The 5-year one. Got one more badge to collect, Anthony. Anyway, Anthony, thank you for the 53 months. If you don't know, I redid the badges. You can see them in the announcement section of the Discord. Who all is getting money back again from your creator code? Because we're meant to be boy. Yeah, but if you're going to buy something, use a creator code, because then Epic doesn't get all the money. This is what I always tell Leon. He's like, no, I don't use a sport creator code. I give all my money to Epic. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Leon. Oh, are you ever going to renovate your room? No, not if I'm selling. Chat, I'm selling. I'm off. I'm off skis, mate. No point in me. Well, I guess there is an argued point to do up some of your house, so you know, a potential buyer goes, that looks nice. But... Whip Jay's stream for a month and then. I don't know. I'll be quick about it. What I was kind of waiting for, because there's a few things that was kind of got to have happened first. So obviously I spent a lot of time looking after my nan, but my nan's gone into a home now because she's kind of got too bad, to be fair. Or bit of a handful, really. Essentially, I was in the shower about a couple months back. Is it a couple months back now? Yeah. So I was in the shower, and my nan just fell over and broke her hip. So that wasn't that good. So yeah, she's in a home now. Best place for her, really. And at work, I thought they were going to go under. So I was kind of looking for a redundancy payment, but they look like they might be okay now. So I was like, if that lines up pretty well, sell my house and get made redundant. So it is what it is. Like, I would love her to be here, but I'm like, obviously I've had conversations too about the family. With the family, I've had conversations about it, and it's like, you know. Here's what it is. Yeah, that would be great for Jay's vlogging debut. First episode called mrjayowhy Homeless Arc, Part 1, The Streets. You wouldn't title a YouTube video like that, by the way. That's an awful. Because at the moment, I'm like... So I'm looking everywhere, to be fair. Because you get a lot more for your buck up north. I was looking at freaking Sterling. Like, I don't have this sort of money, but I was like looking at some of the houses there for like 600, 700 grand sort of area. And it's like a 6-bed freaking mansion. And it's like, what? So you can't help it, can you? But I was like looking at them, I'm like, damn, that's like, if you try and buy a house like that down south, that would be like 2 mil. Be like 2 million, mate. You basically need a 3-4 room. I don't know if I do. I mean, I want to downsize, really, if I'm being honest. I don't mind the house being smaller, but the land being bigger. Like, I would love a bit of land. I want enough land to get some, like, sheep or something, or some Highland cows. Have some Highland cows on stream. Window be open. The cows just... What are you feeding us? I'm going to have an annex for myself. Nice. Cooking videos. What stops me from doing cooking videos now? I do have a kitchen, chat. You make it sound like this needs me to move in order to do this. Obviously, one thing I wouldn't want to do is like dox myself. But... These are terrible YouTube titles, chat. Winter. Lock in. This is just turning into just a chat and stream, to be fair. I don't know if I can be bothered to play Fortnite, if I'm being honest. Ugh. These are awesome titles, Jay. What are you talking about? Isn't every stream... To be fair, it is, to be fair. Which is a good thing, which I want. I much prefer these streams than actually playing again. And that's not saying I hate Fortnite, just like sometimes I'm like... I'm tired. Mr. House, oh, find a why? Choices, chat. Choices. I've looked everywhere. I was telling another streamer friend who I know lives kind of like up north, and I was like, how's your area doing? How's your area doing? Like, I've looked up Newcastle as well. Back to the homeland. But I don't know. Like, I've been like Middlesbrough, you can get like a 3-bedroom house for like 95 grand. Insane. And big deal for dessert. Oh, I did say I wanted to do like make something like the 0 point. Do you know it's World Plumbing Day? That's another thing I need to do. My shower's awful. I just want to move to like not have a shower issue. Bit of an expensive move just to fix a shower. You can pay for a plumber to sort that out. I'm like, nah, you are. You're alright, chat. The new J era. Yeah, I was like thinking, like then I'm like, I kind of need to also think about internet for areas and stuff like that's something that'd be a big thing as well. Because sometimes people move and just completely like not even like okay, you got internet, but it's the level of the internet you can get, and it can be like you can like butcher it. Like I want somewhere where it can get like 500 up, 500 down, which I don't actually have at the moment. I think I have like 800 up, no 800 down, like 150 up. Just smooth to Internetville. But some people don't have a good internet connection, and some people are like waiting for fiber optics. So you got to be careful you move. You hear horror stories of like content creators that like they've lived in a house and this has nothing to do with moving, but then like they will start ripping up their wires that put new ones in, and it like messes up. Does anyone watch the Sidemen? Does anyone in chat watch the Sidemen? Yeah, I wouldn't like to move to another country because it's like, in terms of like, I know a few people have like moved to Spain and they haven't read up on the property laws, and they kind of like some horror stories in there. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to move to another country, just I don't think I want the hassle. Sorry, when I say another country, like out of the British Isles, Scotland would technically be a different country, but I wouldn't mind moving to Scotland. Does no one watch the Sidemen? Crazy. Anyway, it's not even about the Sidemen. I remember, was it Simon's wife, Talia, or girlfriend at the time, moved to somewhere, and it like a big flat, like a flat in London, must be costing them like 5-6 grand a month in rent. It had barely any internet, couldn't upload videos, couldn't download, couldn't like messed up, and they had to like literally move. Shut up. Do you mind? I want to see Ted. I want to see that series. I haven't because it's on Paramount. Another streaming service you got to get. Oh, what do you mean Ted in game is a psychic? Yeah, I still need to watch that series. Can you, Shadow, no, Shadow, no. 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 The old chat, I'm gonna head out now, but great stream. It's been your boy Wither. Until next time, bye bye. Bye bye. That sounds familiar, that outro. Sounds familiar. Don't know. Chat, thanks for 29 likes. Appreciate the support on the stream. I'm just gonna go for a quick break. I'll be back in a second. All right, chat. I can predict everything I know. Oh, you probably wrote the message. What's going on with this game? Why is the game not popping up? Fair enough. Right. Do 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 do. Chat, thanks for the 24,109 subscribers. Close on 25k, chat. 25k. Insane. I blame everyone who paid money on creative maps. I mean, if they spent more money on creative maps, that would have probably have stopped the. That would probably have stopped the V-Box increase, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, we didn't win the last game, didn't we? Oh, I've just remembered. Maybe I've accidentally set these two as favourites. When did I do that? Oh, it's got a surfing game. It's got a surfing game, chat. What am I seeing? I don't believe it, chat. A surfing game. Din, 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 din. Oh, launch in 12 seconds, chat. Alright, go. Oh. That's cool. Great guy there, chat. Alright, going down to bumpy back. It was zone's not even here, bro. We haven't even landed yet. What zone is this? This is some insane zone. Oh my god, who the hell are you? Someone behind me chasing me. GG's. Alright. Get ourselves an SMG or some mobility. Maybe an AI up here. Maybe not. Alright, let's go down to this gas station. I'm pretty sure someone would have landed down here though. Oh, oh. Oh, oh 23 white. Quick run out the front, jump down here, quick little shot, another little shot, miss again. Woo. Alright, mini up, medkit up. Another successful stream snipe. Oh. Yes, indeed. We love nice stream snipers on this channel. Right, okay, what we got ourselves here? We've got the Cube Cradle on the Dark Voyager, the Dark Harvester. Get some gold out of here. Nice. Actually, that probably should give us enough to buy some stuff at the, I always forget the vending machines here. What we got? Let's see, we got some health. I guess we got some gold stuff. We don't have enough money. We actually don't have enough money for any of these. What? No. Right, let's go to Lethal Labs. Chat, thanks to the 30 likes on the stream. Do appreciate the support on it. Right, attacking over there, but we're just gonna go for lethal because someone's got to be looting it up. Drive around here. Drive down here. Cut across here. Little swing around here. Jump out here. And then we've got some blunt. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Okay. Attacked him. That wasn't the same guy, that was a completely different person. Pick up the minis. I think he was on the ground here. I think I heard some footsteps when I was here, though. No. Right, well, guess they live to fight another day. Unless they come out now as I'm doing this. Killed. No. Oh, hello! Season 9 skin. Whatever it was called, Demi. Alright. Okay, we need to fuel this up actually. We're half tank. Nice fuel station over here. Is it in zone? No, it is in zone, just about. As long as I don't kill you. Oh, yeah, as long as you don't kill me, it's alright. Oh, yeah, I just parked in the garage. Nice. My bad. My bad. Right, we're good. Don't know what happened there. Okay, we'll see where the zone goes. It's probably going to keep going north now. It's like painted palms. No, okay. Well, it kind of did, to be fair. I forgot it just gets really thin at this stage. Oh, we're going to find someone just walking around anyway. Right. Looking for little speckles of people running around. Oh, I see some. I see some. Do you think they do strange zones next season? Well, the 0 Point's still doing stuff. That's a law implication of why the zones are weird, because the Dark Voyager's trying to search for 0 shards and doing stuff with the 0 Point. That's why it's kind of weird. Maybe. Maybe. Okie dokie. Where did that person go? Why would he have? Oh, hello, mate. I'm about to beam you. No, I'm not. Alright, let's just go, because I can't be bothered. Whoa, he shot out my... No, he didn't. Why did I lose control then? Okay, I need to find another car, because I'm about to run out of fuel. Just, please don't run out of fuel. Please. Please. Or Ice King makes a storm, a ice storm. What, next season? Maybe. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. What the hell? Someone doing a fashion show? What's that about? And would that ice storm be activated? What are you talking about? What do you mean an ice storm? What is bro yapping about? This scaffolding's a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Okay, well, we're in zone. Might as well just take a little look-see, see what's going on around here. No one flying. Can't see anyone walking around in the distance. Hello? Anyone? 9 people left. Can't see a single soul. Oh. Okay, that's a bot, because how did he see me? Well, that's not fair, is it? That's not fair. Just grabs other people's attention when it's just unnecessary, isn't it? I play so bad against bots as well. What am I doing? What am I doing? Octane. I think when the event happens with the portal showing up, one of them has to be Ice King's castle, so thinks at the moment we see the island in the horizon. Yeah, but that video was from a season 2 update, because people said it might have been on the season 2 map already, so I don't know how it makes sense. Well, we might do, I don't know. Oh, weird zone, isn't it, when you see it from a water perspective. You can't really tell how straight it is from here, but that looks weird. Oh, I didn't realise how long the zone is. There could be people over here. Beam there. Little beam there. Oh. Anybody? 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 No. Alright. 1 minute as the storm closes, and then I think we get on it. 5 people remaining. And it's just a bit dead at this stage of the game. Endgames are quite cool. So what can we do as a bit more lasting effects? I guess, apart from cancelling your crew, but just probably stay away from item shop skins. Because the battle pass is still technically, you only need to ever buy 1 battle pass. But there's still going to be millions of players who still spends loads of money in the item shop. Oh my god, please, something, dude, someone. I'm in perfect position here, storm-wise. I don't really need to move until zone. Okay, now, okay, fair. Meow. Alright, what do we have ourselves over here? Okay, we've got some builds. Still the 5 players remain from what I saw before. Oh, hello, mate. I did not even see him there. Oh, he's just slipstream, so he's at the back of that now. Okay, that gives me a chance, I think, to... Okay, 5 players still remain. No one's been taken out yet. But most of them are fighting over, and that's why. Oh yeah, I can see someone coming out the... If I beat him? Someone donate if I beat him one of these. Never mind. Save your money, chat. You need it for the V-Bucks. Is the rock returning? I have no idea. Rain Rock Fortnite. I have no idea. So, from some of the teasers, possibly. What are you doing, mate? Want me to jump on your head, mate? I jump on your head, I have no issues. No issues at all. Someone's beating in from the other side, no? Oh! Don't do that, or we're gonna fall out, mate. We're simply gonna fall out. How's he beaming me? There's like a literal tree away. How does he know where I am? I mean, because there's no roof in it, it's kind of obvious which box I'm in, but why even shoot me? Oh, and you can see me shooting out of this one, so it makes sense. I guess he's in. Could probably jump across to the end of the next zone. Yeah, season 2 is either March 18th or March 19th. I can't remember, but that's the same date the V-Bucks goes up. So we can assume it's the same foundation because it said the foundation returns. Well, no, it's foundation can return, but it can be a different voice actor. I don't. Oh no. So I've got 3 players left. One is going to struggle to rotate, hopefully, and one down below me. Good rotation from this kid. Excellent rotation. Damn. Oh, I thought it was out of his provision. No. So he's literally just hit me behind a tree, and that's an incredible bit of aim there. No! Oh my god. This game sometimes. Oh yeah, no, just keep doing that, that's fine. Oh, I'm dead, chat. I'm pretty dead. I'm in trouble. Okay, just... I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't even want this. Oh, whatever. Get it out the game, chat. Get it out the game. Get it out the game. Get it out the game. I'd rather just die in that situation. That's annoyed me. I would say the battle bus just because position. Honestly, good idea of the visitor being spy. We've talked about he might be like a sleeper agent a few times. I'm sick. Sorry to hear that, Hazard. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. I was a bit ill yesterday, actually. But I'm okay now. I'm A-okay. Pretty good now. It is what it is, chat. We keep it moving, chat. Chat, thanks for the 30 likes. Appreciate it. W's in chat. When will Foundation return? Not entirely sure. It looks to be in next season's Battle Pass. But when he will actually turn in terms of like a story mechanic, I'm not entirely sure. He might be frozen ice, I guess. So we might not be seeing a lot of, well, we might just see him frozen up in game for quite a while, I presume. But after that point, then I don't know when we'll actually hear from him or actually being aware. I honestly don't get the hate for V-Bucks change. People need to just go. Well, to be fair, I understand from both perspectives, but that's your opinion. Is every season going to see a return of the 7 members? I don't know, but that could be the case. That could be what they're doing for season 7, chapter 7. I know people say, "Oh, it's 7 coming back," and then the first day of the season is, "Oh, where's the 7?" I'm like, well, I'm not going to introduce them all in one day, aren't they? It's going to be sporadic over the course of this chapter. Anyway, chat, I'm kind of done, so I'm going to call it a night. But it's been a great stream anyway. Thank you for turning out tonight. I do appreciate it. I think chapter 7 will be good. I have no doubt. But anyway, guys, that's me done. A normal member and an RU member? Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, that's another thing to consider. We've got 2 7s, haven't we? But guys, thanks for being here. If you haven't stopped buying things from the item shop or Battle Pass, consider using code mrjayowhy. If not, hashtag partner. Appreciate you being here. But guys, until next time, it has been your boy mrjayowhy.